Okay, let me double check and make sure this thing is working here. Um, yep, looks like it's working. Cool. Um, wait, no, I don't think it is working now. Hold on. What the hell's going on? Let me see. Yeah, you can hear me. Hold on, hold on. Let me try to figure this out. See if this works. Um, that's so weird. Okay, there we go. Let me see if that worked. That should have worked. Um, Give me one sec. Uh, yeah, it looks like it did. Okay, that's cool. Well, I apologize for the rough start. Just like all my other streams, I know there's nobody watching, and that's okay with me. Oh, what the hell? Why isn't it working? It's so annoying. Give me a sec, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know why this doesn't want to work. Well, I guess it's because I'm playing an older version of the game. Could that be it? Um, Let me see. Let me try doing this. Alright, give me a second. Damn, I'm having a lot of trouble here. If only I knew more about streaming in general. Okay, there we go. Got it to work. That was not annoying in the slightest. Let's see now. Okay, so you can already tell by the title and maybe just by looking at it. But today, instead of the usual modern version of Minecraft, I have gone back in time, it seems. Nah, I'm not cool enough. This is just the old version of Minecraft. Um, as you may have heard, or if you know me, and if you were there, um, back then, um, I used to play Minecraft all the time after school and like middle school, the beginning of high school when Minecraft was big and new and popular. So, um, I was curious what it would be like to play the old version of the game that I'm used to, um, and stream that. Now, since this is just me single player, obviously nobody else is going to be joining, and this is probably mostly going to be quiet. Um, so, I want to apologize in advance for that, but I think it could be pretty fun. I'm technically just talking to myself here, so I'm already having a good time. Let me get some more wood. And what I like about this older version of the game is check this out. So much has changed, and it doesn't really look like it. Um, but here, for example, look, hold on. I like this a lot. The texture for birchwood has the exact same like top texture as oak wood, and I'm used to that. I remember that, and that isn't the same now. And also, there aren't any other kinds of wood aside from just wooden planks. They're just wooden planks, and I admire the simplicity in that. So let me get this out of here. building myself a little house here in the side of the mountain. This is um this is more or less the kind of crap I used to do back then when I played this version of the game. I would either build something on the side of a mountain or a dirt house, usually underground or yeah. So that's all I'm doing. And then I would have a mine like as part of the house. It would be in the house. So I'm gonna do that next. And put the crafting table down. Or sorry, workbench. I think this one's called workbench. I remember. No, it's a crafting table. Okay. Let me finish my floor here. I I believe obtaining bricks is done in the same manner. Here's some clay. I'll probably see if I can make some bricks for like a basement or something, or some stone bricks. Um, but I'll work with what I have for now. Okay. And now obviously the stuff I made back then, like when I was a kid and stuff playing this, wasn't this I guess luxurious, for lack of a better term. It was mostly just really simple. And I do miss a few of the newer game mechanics, like being able to drag things through um, the crafting menu. Hey, don't get out of here. Okay. Oh, also, one more thing I want to point out about um, this version of the game, or at least the way my computer handles it. It's odd to me because it's an older and much more simple version of the game, but I guess it's probably Java. But you may notice that this version of the game lags every now and then, and it's like it's a very particular kind of lag. You'll know it when you see it. The game just stops, or at least the video from the game just stops, and it's really frustrating to say the least. Um, but whatever. I'm patient with it. I do think I should, at least let you know about that, because you'll be seeing that plenty. So, sorry. Also, I think I remember when you craft a door, it should give you three, and I'm not sure if that's because I know that the new version does that. I know the new version of the game gives you three doors when you craft a door, but if I'm not mistaken, I do remember because the first version of Minecraft I ever played was all the way back in 2011. Um, it was beta 1.5b underscore b, something like that. I'll double check. But I remember my first Minecraft world and all the stupid crap I would do. So, and I even recreated that world actually. I have a bunch of old versions of the game as profiles on the modern launcher. And this that I'm playing right now is one of those profiles. This is a profile that I have labeled 2012 because that's the era, that's the time period that I'm trying to relive here. Um, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it really was. That's just mind-boggling to me to think that 2012, I hear that and I think, oh, yeah, 2012, whatever. But it was a long time ago. That's crazy. And 2011 was 9 years ago. Like that thought, phew, I don't know. I'm really young, but that makes me feel old. So, yep. Um, So yeah, I guess I'll just be quiet here. Not really much to say anyway. Yeah, see, there's the lag I was talking about. Um, I don't know if you just saw that there. Let me see if this is the way to make panes. Oh, yes, the music. Classic. Yeah, there's the Minecraft music for you. Man. I remember, or, well, actually the opposite. I forgot that I have music turned off in the newer game. Hold on, let me turn the volume down just a little bit. I don't want it to be like echoing or anything over me. As a matter of fact, let me see. Okay. I like the music, but I'm gonna keep it down because I don't want it to be too annoying. Alright, here's my house so far. Something really obnoxious happened earlier. I had started this world. That's why I didn't stream until now, until I started making this little house. I started somewhere in the distance over there in that direction, and I was coming over here. I remember wrapping around this river here, and I went in that direction over there. And I ended up in a cave, and a zombie killed me because you know what? I honestly don't know if the new version of the game does this, or if it's just something exclusive to this old version of the game. But my hunger bar was all the way down, and it started to kill me. And I wasn't really used to that, so that was a surprise for me. I mean, a surprise to me. It caught me off guard. I was like, what? How am I dying? And then I looked down at the hunger bar and I was like, damn. Really, game? Okay. Okay. Wow, I can't even shift click into furnaces. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. I'll use the rest of my coal to make torches. Those my sticks. I'll get more. I'm also having to get used to double tapping W to sprint again. it's odd because I'm I'm used to it. I'm used to it from when I played back then, and yet um, I've somehow gotten like unused to it, I guess. And you know, the funny thing about what I'm doing right now, the irony, I wouldn't say it's irony, but I guess it's a pretty notable thing, is if you, I don't advise it, and I'd prefer if you didn't. In fact, I think I've already done enough or put in enough effort to block that or at least private some videos on this particular channel, the 457 Zim channel. This channel, as I mentioned before, I think in other streams, I made this channel in 2011, and I think yeah, I think it'll tell you either 2011 or 2012. I think it was 2011 to be honest. I made this channel um, just really just to have a YouTube channel because I was a kid in middle school and my friends had YouTube channels and they put their things up and I was into stop motion back then, and I always wanted to put my stop motion work on YouTube. I used to do Lego stop motion, and what I'm trying to say here, the thing that's funny about what I'm doing now is this is exactly what I would have done when I started my channel. Um, Maybe not streaming YouTube. I mean, streaming Minecraft, but definitely putting videos up on my channel about Minecraft. So it's just kind of funny in a way, like in a very roundabout kind of sense. I've just, I wouldn't say reverted, but I finally got around to doing Minecraft stuff on my YouTube channel. I actually did. Yeah, you might. You know what? Let me go ahead and check now. Let me just do it. Um, I'm gonna go back on my channel and look at my oldest videos and see what's up there. Yeah, there's my misspelled Medusa's lamp, um, which was an animation I did in the room that is currently my room, but back then was my aunt's room. Yep, Minecraft stuff is here from 8 years ago. Wow, all the old crap I used to do. Oh damn. Yeah, you can't see. All right. Well, yeah. After that, it just becomes stuff I did in high school, like all my VHS tapes and um, marching band stuff. And I use. Oh, excuse me. I use this 457 Zim channel to upload my VHS tapes. Um, so that way I don't have to upload them on my main channel, which is Jake underscore H 1979. That's my main channel. And I use this channel to do things that I wouldn't do on my main channel. That's pretty much it. And again, I know I'm talking to myself. I know there's nobody watching, but since this is being in many ways recorded, I figured, you know, it's at least not a bad idea to talk about these things. Um, that way, it's not hopefully not too boring. Um, just watching this stream. You know what I mean? So there we go. I should have made charcoal. Wow, the pressure plates were that thick. Look at that. Man, I do miss this version of the game, don't get me wrong. But like I said, there's a lot, oh no. Oh no. Yep, I should have known. Yeah, this is before they added the slab thing, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. You know what? Yeah, I do know. Damn, that's a shame. I was really hoping to slab it up. I don't think that's a word, but I'm gonna go with it. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to point out how amusing it is to me that I ended up doing, you know, stuff that I would have done in the beginning. I think it's pretty cool. And you could also say it's pathetic because I am an adult. I'm old enough to drink. I'm old enough to vote. I'm old enough to drive. And I do all those things except drinking. Um, and here I am playing a kid's game that I indeed played as a kid. Um, but I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't know. I think it's just having fun and enjoying the fact that I'm young still. I guess. That or just have nothing better to do. It's one of the two. Yeah, you see that lag? That's the lag I'm talking about. I'm not a big fan of it. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and make a bunch of furnaces like like I always do. Another feature I'm missing from the newer version of the game is damn, I don't know what it's called. I wouldn't call it dual wielding. I guess it is dual wielding, but the ability to have torches in one hand and my pickaxe in the other. I at first I didn't like that concept. I thought it was too alien for Minecraft, but honestly, it's so useful. I warmed up to it. So, or did I use that wrong? Warmed up to it? Yeah, I think I'm having a lot of brain farts today. You're gonna have to bear with me for being kind of stupid. Um, Let me go back up and get my other pickaxe. Okay, that's cool. Look how small my house is. Jeez. Let me make some more pickaxes. I will say this. Although I do use it a lot, I'll be honest, I use it a lot, mostly out of laziness. I'm glad. Um, oh, look at my live stream chat. Oh, cool. I use it a lot, but I'm glad that. Oh, I see. Damn, I have an audience. Okay. I'm sorry that interrupted me. I meant to say I use it a lot, but I'm glad not to have the recipe book with me. And also Abby, who's watching the stream. Um, I wish I could play this version of the game with you. Can we make an Aternos or Aternos server in this version of the game, can we do that? Because I would love to do that and play with you. That'd be cool. Then it would really be like the old days. Abby's one of those people who played all the way back then with me, and that would be great. That would be a lot more like the good old days. Another thing that would be really cool for us to do that would totally be like the good old days is play Portal 2 together. That would be awesome. So, Abby, I'm going to give you a minute to respond because I know the stream has a delay. Thanks for watching my stream, I guess. I can get off and we can get on the server, by the way. You think it's possible? Yeah, I think so too. I think because I looked at the versions that you can play on Aternos, and I think this version of the game is on there. So, yeah, we should do that. Could be fun. Also, one thing I want to point out that I'm sure you guys have probably noticed from my other thing. Okay, all right, Abby. Um, I was gonna say, oh yeah, the texture pack, like the textures of Minecraft. I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of things that improved. Like George is constantly um up my ass about the glass texture, saying, it's too noisy. Like the original glass texture of the game, it's too noisy. There's not much you can see through it because there's all this stuff in the way, all the white parts of the texture. And I agree with him. It is, you know, a very busy texture, at least compared to the new one, which is very nice and clear, and um, it it looks better. The new glass looks a lot better. However, I am used to this. I like this. I like this old glass. I like everything. I like all the old textures. I don't know why they changed the default textures. I mean, if it were the other way around, like if they had created that new texture pack, right, for Minecraft and it was an option, you know, instead of the default, I think that would have been I don't know, at least cooler for the quote unquote veteran players who've been here since day one. I can't say I've been here since day one because I know the game came out in 2009, but come on, I've been playing since 2011. That's just 2 years. That's pretty close to day one, or at least it's a long ass time. So I think that warrants veteran status, especially since the earliest version I played. In fact, the version I have the most memories playing is beta 1.5 or 1 underscore 5 something. It has an underscore and a letter B in it. So it's a really old version of the game. Um, but this particular version, like I said before, this is version 1.1. Let me go ahead and show you. Yeah, 1.1 there at the bottom. Um, oh, look. Wow. You know what? Okay, let me let me show you some. This world right here, yes. Exclamation point, right? This world right here. It says 7/12/2020, but this is my first creative world in this version of the game. So I can actually show you what I did back then. So everything you see here is completely untouched. This is all original 2012 Jake stuff, and I can explain because I didn't play. Thanks, I got veteran discount. I didn't play in creative mode until this time. I'm not actually. You know what? I don't think creative mode existed in the beta version of the game. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Welcome to the short one. Don't let the name fool you. Oh yeah, and I remember this. This screen right here, this is what I was talking with Abby about. I missed this old like menu where you just scroll through things. I remember it so vividly, just grabbing TNT, and I used redstone. I don't know if flint and steel works. I'm not gonna blow this thing up. The minecart is disposable at the end. Wait, what? The minecart is disposable at the end is a failure? Enjoy the ride. Please stay seated at all times. Thank you. Okay, middle school Jake. Thanks for the warning. The end is a failure. Um, well, as long as I'm not at the end of it, and it's a little roller coaster I made. I have a video somewhere. I have to I have to find it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Uh, okay, Abby. I hope she feels better, Abby. Um, I was gonna say that I have a video somewhere from the time that I made this minecart disposal. Ah, Jake, very sneaky. I think it was probably the day that I made this little roller coaster. I took a video of it on my iPod. Nice. No wonder there's so many chickens around here. Gee, the hell was I doing? If I could find that video, and you know what's funny about that is, oh, this is the song I liked. Yeah, it is Stall. I knew I was right. Uh, the funny thing about that video, if I were to find it, is not only that it's a very crappy recording of a CRT monitor, and if you've ever tried to record a CRT monitor, uh, you know what I'm talking about. It's a nightmare to try to line up the FPS with the refresh rate of a CRT monitor, and you'll end up with black lines and things covering the screen. But anyway, um, the reason I said that was funny is because I made this world on my grandmother's Windows XP computer at the time, right? And excuse me, I have something in my throat. Um, so I made this world on that computer. This world that we're looking at right now was actually on one of my old USBs from middle school. It was a copy. Thank God I made that copy. Because that exact Windows XP computer I'm talking about is currently sitting in my room, and I use it regularly. I've had to, unfortunately, factory reset it a couple times, but I used um, a couple programs to get all the files off of it, including my world saves. So I had this one on a USB, which I'm grateful for, but my other world saves were also saved. Um, this is another thing I miss from old Minecraft. Whenever you'd hit an evil mob in creative, they would still attack you, even though you're in creative. So that's interesting. You can fight with them. I do miss the old skeleton sounds. They seemed much more, I don't know, tolerable. Also, the way they fall over. Here's another big thing we always used to do all the time. Abby's not watching anymore, but if she were, she'd agree. And you can see it. You can see what I did all around this world, everywhere. We used to blow things up all the time. Here we go. Oh, wow. When did I ever have the time to do this? That's pretty advanced. I mean, far more advanced than I expected from middle school Jake. That's cool. I made a piston door. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, oh, yep, I knew that. The TNT drops in creative. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These kinds of things are what I was up to back then. I'm gonna blow up this little spot. See if it works. It used to work by you just hitting TNT with nothing in your hand, like this, but nothing's happening. So, yep, I remember this. Flint and steel wouldn't set TNT off. Fire would, but you have to wait. See, yeah, like that. Oh, sorry, Mr. Cow. That's fun. I lost track of what I was saying. But yeah, this is my old world from back then. These are all the crazy things I did. I don't know what the hell I did here with glowstone, but it's fun to revisit this. Oh yeah, I did start mentioning the old textures, and what prompted that was the old gravel texture. I remember when they changed it to the current. Well, no, I can't say the current because the current one is different again. But I remember when they changed this gravel texture to the other one, the one that came after that, and I wasn't a big fan of it. In many ways, I'm still not. I like this old gravel. I like these old villages. I like all of this. This really brings me back. And that's why I was gonna say that's why if you notice on the server on the 1.16 server that I play on with George and Abby, um, I always have the what's now called programmer art. I think it's called. I have that loaded as my default texture pack. So what it does is basically brings back all these old textures, but any new blocks will have whatever native texture those blocks are supposed to have. Um, and I like these textures better. I like, I don't know. I just, I don't think I'm gonna warm up to the new textures. I don't think it should be the default. Yeah, like I said with the glass, they are an improvement, but I don't know. I just, this feels more like Minecraft to me. You know what I mean? Like it's such a slight difference. Like wood, for example. Looking at this wood versus the new wood texture, and even glowstone, like it brings me back to these days. It brings me back to the days when I used to do crap like this. You know, here's a little cake. Why is there a cake here? Can I eat it? Nope. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, let me get back to my survival shenanigans. Yeah, this is how annoying I was back then. If you think I'm annoying now, yep. I used to name my Minecraft worlds stuff like that. Um, you know what? Let me go out and get some more wood. I don't know who's watching this. If you're watching this, thank you. I guess thanks for watching. Um, I'm watching the stream comments. Like I'm watching your comments on the stream so far. Only Abby is commenting, but if you guys have anything to say, go for it. I'm all ears. Well, I guess eyes because I'm reading your comments, but you know what I mean. And I might actually, when Abby gets back, I might get off of this and start streaming again. But I'll be streaming the newer version of the game um, on the server because I wanna get diamonds on that server. So my goal is to get netherite stuff, um, and prepare ourselves, and hopefully even go to the end at least before the new 1.17 update comes out. Um, so that way we can have everything ready. At least that's what I want to do. And yeah. What do you guys think of the new Minecraft 1.17 update? I know I've given my thoughts on all the new stuff. It does take me a while to get used to it whenever there is an update, because it's just like, I don't know, the rate at which the game is updated and the amount of things that are included in Minecraft updates nowadays is so different from what I'm used to. Like, I'm telling you, the time span between 2012 and 2014, the game only got like little updates here and there. I know that there was the combat update in like, when was that, 2014 or 15? By that point, I wasn't really playing the game anymore. Like, there was a period of time where nobody was playing Minecraft anymore, talking about it. And I get it, it's a kid's game, you know what I mean? And the kids who played it, such as myself, grew up and grew out of it. But I don't know, it's made such a comeback. And I guess me in general, I'm a very nostalgic person. Like, if you go ahead and look at my other channel, or what am I even saying? Look at this channel. All of my memories are here for you to witness my life as it happens, you know, in real time. And they're all on VHS, and I used, for the most part, the actual camera that my mom bought to record me when I was born, or videos of her new baby. I don't know, little things like that. So, I guess to go back to what I was saying, just, I don't know, coming back to Minecraft it's a cool thing, and so much is different now. Like, shields. I don't remember shields. I'm not used to shields. In fact, I don't think I've ever even used the one that I have on the server. And, what else? Oh, the entire nether. Don't get me started on the nether. While I think it's cool, don't get me wrong, I think it is cool. It's just, I don't know, it's like, it feels so new and alien. And now they're adding copper to the game. They're adding copper, they're changing all the caves. Like, to me, honestly, whenever I hear there's a new update to the game, it just feels like, it feels like mods, you know? Like, I treat the newer versions of the game as modded versions of the game, if that makes sense. And I think the mods are cool. I think, wow, that's cool. Those look cool. I like, for example, the axolotls that they're adding. I like that. That sounds cool. What else? They're adding bundles to the game, like little bags you can carry things in. I've been wanting that for ages. I like that a lot. That's cool. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, little things like that. Um, I like that. I think they're cool. I like the ideas, but I don't know. It just feels less and less like Minecraft. And I guess everybody agrees, or I don't want to say everybody, but you know, people like me would agree that it feels less like this game that I'm playing right now. Um, and whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is entirely up to you. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just, you know, it's just how I feel about it. Um, so let me see. I miss this old sound. The old door sound. In a lot of ways, it's really refreshing to come back to this version of the game. And I'm also sorry if I go off on too many tangents and branch off and lose track of what I was talking about. I'm really just thinking out loud here, cause I just want to keep my lips moving. I don't want this stream to get too boring. Um, so yeah. And if you're somebody from like, I don't know, a different part of my life, like I don't know, maybe Star or somebody, whoever's watching this doesn't have to be taken too seriously, I guess, you know? Like, I'm just playing a kid's game. I'm playing a game, I wouldn't really call it from my childhood, more like my early teenage years. And I'm enjoying my stay in Nostalgia World, Nostalgia Land, as I often do. Okay. I need to get some iron. This is getting obnoxious. Almost as obnoxious as my commentary. Yeah, I didn't think it was possible either. Hmm. You know, I'll keep these sticks with me in case I need to make more torches. And you know what? Okay, since we're talking about this version of the game compared to the new one, let me just say I still have not warmed up to all the different kinds of stones that they added to the game, like granite, andesite, diorite. I know why they did it. I get it, you know, because this is kind of boring, but I don't know, maybe it called me old fashioned, but I like this better. I like just stone better because it helps me to just stock up, sorry, on cobblestone, and then all that other stuff, diorite and granite and all that crap. It just takes up space in my inventory. I never use it. Like, watch all the other streams. I'm always throwing that crap out or just stuffing it in garbage chests. You know? Like, I don't know. I know that that's not as new a feature as all the other stuff, like the textures and whatnot. But I just still haven't gotten used to it. I don't like all that extra stuff in my caves. I like this a lot better. It's just stone. Like, it's just stone. It's stone, gravel, and dirt. I like that. You know what? That does bring me back to another topic I brought up with um my brother when he was playing. My brother's 12, so that's about the age I started playing this game. Um and um I was talking to my brother about all the things that they're adding to the game and how the game is evolving so much. Can you even call it Minecraft still? And the answer is of course yes, because you can mine and you can craft. Um, but it's just like the eras of the game are so distinct, you know? Like, I don't know how to describe it. Um, I had a theory, right? Like, in the context of the game itself, or in the logic of the world of, I guess, Steve, for lack of a better term, um, the updates to the game, right? Every new update, the combat update, the nether update, the now caves and cliffs update. If you look at it from Steve's perspective, right? This entire game, all the way from even the beginning, when Notch was just, starting development on the game, um, all the stuff that's been added, you could say, is new things that Steve has discovered, right? And again, I know if you're one of my um, other friends, who isn't into this kind of stuff or who doesn't know anything I'm talking about, forgive me for lack of a better term, I guess, cringe. Um, but there's a little bit of logic behind what I just said. For those of you who do get my meaning, where it's like, okay, for example, copper. They're adding copper to the game now. The fact that copper hasn't existed in the game up until this point could be viewed as Steve, right? This character simply didn't discover it yet until this point. You get my meaning? Same with foxes and berries, llamas, goats, all the new mobs that they've added. It's like like Steve just continues to traverse the land, and the more, the further he goes out, the more he sees. Um, I don't know. I guess that's a pretty dumb way of looking at it. But, I don't know. I like to add a little bit of, I guess, a story behind or some kind of justification within the game world. Um, to all the new things that they're adding. I thought I was gonna fall. Whew. Okay. And this is another thing about the old version of the game. It was a little bit less forgiving. Like, you see that over there? There's some iron. And I haven't found iron this entire time. I dug this hole straight down here. And only now did I find iron. You know what I mean? Something so simple. And in many ways, I like that because it does help with the length of the game. I don't know. They added so much stuff. It's like, not that it's too easy to beat the game, but it's just, I don't know, you can get it done in a fair amount of time. I think. That's why they keep adding stuff. They added netherite now, which made diamond, not top tier anymore. So there goes that. But it does give you something more to look forward to, more of an incentive to A, go into the nether, and B, find diamonds. As if diamonds weren't enough already, you can turn them into something way better and cooler. So I like that. I do. Little by little, it's evolving. And who knows what this game's gonna look like in 10 years or something like that. But, yeah. Abby, if you're still watching, let me know if you're available to hop on the 1.16 server. Or 1.16.1, I mean. I know the current version of the game is 1.16.3, but since I have World Edit and not Forge, Fabric installed on that server, I haven't been able. Excuse me. I haven't been able to update it successfully. Like we tried it. Abby and I would update the server, and it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. It doesn't let us log in or anything. I also miss the old sounds. I think I said that already, but yeah, I was talking about the door. But I mean, all of these sounds in general really do, like, it works. They really do bring me back um, to playing on. Oh my goodness. I know that the server I used to play on in middle school had a name. It was like called RC Craft or something. Damn. Because I did a drawing with my username and a few of my friends' usernames from the time, and the drawing had the name of the server at the top. It was it was RC Craft or something like that, or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Maybe I'm thinking of RL Craft, which is it's a mod pack for a newer version of the game. But I don't know. I I have to find that drawing. I know that I have my old books and school supplies and school stuff from middle school, so I'll go to my mom's house and try to see if I can find that. Um, but yeah, I used to come home from school and hop on that server with my buddy Julian. I remember his Dusty. Wow, his username was Dusty. I told you guys I'm having a bunch of brain farts today, so please excuse me for that. But yeah, I remember his username, and I remember my username too. This account that I'm using right now, um, man, it's so stupid. So at some point in like 2013 or 14, I want to say, Mojang, I think it was after they were bought out by Microsoft, but anyway, um, Mojang changed the way that Minecraft accounts were made, right? Um, and I had an account, like I said, back in 2011 when it was still in beta. I had a Minecraft account, right? And the username was Landscape, right? Like landscaping. Ya face. YA face. Landscape your face. And I don't know why I chose that as a username. I think it's because I understood that landscaping was a task you could do in this game. And I don't know, I thought I was being smug or something, making a joke, like, oh, landscape your face. But that was my username. And the way accounts worked back then was you can sign up for a Minecraft account and it would be free. And you could download the game also completely for free. The only thing is, um, if you don't have a premium account, right? Like if you don't pay for the game, then you can't save your worlds. I think it still works the same actually, where you get basically a demo of the game. And also, I think eventually later down the line they made it so you can change your skin upon having a premium account. So whatever. Um, I had a premium account. It wasn't always premium, but Landscape Your Face ended up being a premium account later. And then, like I said, in 2013 or 14, they changed how accounts worked. Um, Before what it is now, or I don't know if it's the same thing now, but it went from having just a Minecraft account to having a Mojang account. And you couldn't sign in with your email, or either your email or your username. It was one or the other. So I was pissed because after that point I couldn't log into my old account anymore. Um, and it was also due to the fact that I forgot my password. Not only did I forget my password, but I forgot what email I used to make the Landscape Your Face account. So, to this day, that is a lost account. I do not have access to Landscape Your Face. It sounds kind of funny, but it's true. It's just kind of sucks a little bit because it would be cool to still have access to that after all these years. Um, but that's how life goes, you know. I made this new account. Um, I made this new account recently because, like I said earlier, there was a long period of time where I stopped playing Minecraft because I grew up. I got older. I grew out of it. It's just, you know, it was just an old game. Um, and I think in 20, I am certain it was 2019 or late 2018 when I made this account that I'm using now, which is Jake, 1979. Um, so yeah, again, sorry for all this, you know, babble. Again, I know that this is like my much smaller YouTube channel, and I know nobody's really watching this, so I guess I'm just saying all this so that it can be looked at a little later. Um, I don't know, or I'll probably end up deleting it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this crap. Um, but yeah. Let me see if I can go to the Nether in this version of the game. Be interesting. My dog came to help me. Thank you, buddy. Oh, these are called roses, I think. Yep. Even though roses don't grow like that, um, I think that's why they changed it to a poppy now. So, oh, this is the. Oh, that's cool. 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 No shit. Oh damn. Oh man, that sucks. Sucks that happened. Well, see if I can get out of here. My dog will teleport, right? I think they're supposed to do that, right? Let's see. Go far away. Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you, buddy. It's interesting not having, like, name tags and stuff. Even if I did, I don't know what I would name this dog. See if I can feed him. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come on, buddy. Come on in. Come on. What are you doing? Let's go. Get in the house. I guess I have to teleport him in here somehow. I guess one more thing I wanted to say about the newer version of the game regarding the sounds, because I know I had mentioned that. But like for example, do you hear the sound of me walking on this grass here? It's a much softer, more muted version of this sound, right? The sound to break and to place any kind of foliage, right? And same goes for stone. If you're walking on stone, like sand is different. Sand is its own walking sound, but when you break it, it sounds like dirt. Listen, or at least the final breaking sound, right? Has like a crunch to it, like this, for example. No, not that. This. See, it's the same sound, and even placing dirt, it's the same sound. See, or a variant of the same sound. And hitting wood is its own sound. One thing that I did find entertaining when I was playing this in middle school was the fact that the sound to place TNT, right, was the same sound that you hear when I do this, right? That sound, or the sound that you hear when I'm walking on this grass, is the same sound they use to place TNT, and I always understood it as planting TNT, right? Because you plant a bomb. Get it? Haha, very funny. Minecraft developers. I don't even know if they meant that, but that's an observation I made in 2012 or 2011, and I was always entertained by that. I thought that's kind of funny. Or at least I get the joke. You plant TNT, right? So, yeah. That's the old Minecraft sounds. Actually, you know what? There's some new sounds, like for wood and even stone, that aren't that new. I think they're like from 2013, maybe. Yeah, yeah, I think it's 2013. And if I'm correct, the origin of the new um, wood sounds. I know there's more, but the wood one is the one I know for sure was different. Is the Pocket Edition of Minecraft, um, which, believe it or not, actually the Pocket Edition is the first version of Minecraft I ever played, right before Beta 1.5, right? So we're talking like the literal first version of Minecraft Pocket Edition, or one of the first ones, right? And it was, man, it was bad. Like, there was nothing, dude. Like, nothing. And let me tell you, I loved it. I loved the hell out of it. I played it all the time. I had it on my iPod. And the reason being, or the reason I played that is because um, I didn't even have a computer, right? So back then, like I said, um, I eventually in 2012 had this current version that I'm playing. I had this version of the game on my grandmother's Windows XP computer. But before that, um, try try and keep up with me here. See if you can follow me. Um, follow what I'm trying to say. Before I was able to play on my grandmother's Windows XP um, computer from like 2005, I had my great grandmother's, yep, my great grandmother's Windows Vista laptop. I think it was an Acer laptop from like 2011. Like it was from that year. So it was like a new laptop, right? And the reason I didn't even have the Java edition, or really the PC edition of the game, is because even though I had access to both of those computers, neither my grandmother or my great grandmother really wanted me using their computers, or my dad also. My dad didn't want me using his computer, especially for Minecraft, because he would play World of Warcraft on there on his computer, and he would obviously work on there because he's a digital he's a graphics designer. He was and he is. Um, so the only option I had really was the Pocket Edition because my friends had been talking about the game and they're like, "Wow, you should play." And I only had the Pocket Edition, which was very, very limited. Very, very, very limited. There wasn't even survival mode. It was like the real old version of Minecraft that you used to be able to play on the browser of the website. It was like that, but even worse than that. There was like even less than that. So, um, I guess to put it in order by time frame, right? It was 2011, like summer of 2011, early summer, and I played the Pocket Edition. And shortly after that, like maybe in August when the school year started, um, shortly after that is when I was able to get to first use it. Like the first PC version of the game I ever played was Beta 1.5, like I said before. That is the first version of the game I played, right? The first official release. I don't want to count Minecraft Pocket Edition as a like as a version of the game. So I eventually got to play Beta 1.5 with my grandmother's laptop, the Windows Vista laptop, and I have recreated that world since, because that laptop is long gone and that world is long gone. So that's a shame. But I remembered enough to recreate my house in that world. So I played that, and I even played on some servers, I think around that time, before I ended up playing the one I referenced earlier, like RC Craft or whatever it was called. So, um, there was that. And then, like I said later, closer to 2012, or in 2012, when this version of the game was available, 1.1, which was a big deal. Version 1.1 was a big deal. And the subsequent versions of the game were a big deal because they added, like, jungle. Like, the jungle biome was brand new, and redstone lamps were brand new. That was a big deal. So, stuff like that. I was able to play that version and this version um, on the Windows XP computer. And then later, my dad got a new computer. He got a Windows 7 computer around that time. And, no, actually, he got a Windows 7 computer before that. But his old Windows XP computer, he still didn't want me using it. And then eventually later, he did end up letting me use it, which is where, if you go on my channel, let me see, if you go on this current channel I'm using now, not my main channel. If you go on my channel and scroll way down, there's a video called My World Soon to Be Server from 8 years ago. That was recorded. You can see the aspect ratio. You can see it's 16:9 aspect ratio. That was recorded on the laptop that I'm talking about, right? Um, so that means I did end up updating the game. And that was uploaded on June 9th, 2012. So even though I had access to the game on other computers, I still did, or I mean, I still would play every now and then on my great grandmother's laptop because that was really what I had the most access to. She didn't really use it. Um, and she doesn't have it anymore, but if she did, I'm sure she still wouldn't use it now. Um, she spends the whole day on her phone nowadays. I don't think she would have much use for a computer because she can check her email on her phone. So I was saying, if you go all the way back to my oldest videos and you look at um, that video, that's from June 9th, 2012. And then after that, there's, again with the creative titles, there's The Amazing Steve, which is from June 14th, 2012, so a few days after. Oh, and that's another one. Damn. That's another one that's recorded on the laptop. But you can see, if you watch it, you can see I have the too many items mod. I had mods. Like I learned how to I learned how to use mods. Um and I had, let's see, I know I had the command mod. I forgot what it was called. It was like more commands, or I think it was just called the commands mod. I think. But yeah. Um Let me see, I'm sorry, I'm watching the video now. I used to build stuff in creative all the time. I used to build like Steve statues. And I remember, man, I was so retarded. I I I would look at the Minecraft Steve skin and teach myself how to build a Steve statue by looking at the skin. My god. Oh. Okay, I think that's interesting. Okay. Well, I must have privated the video then because um somewhere in there's a, or somewhere in my channel, I don't delete videos, I just private them. So somewhere down there in the old videos, there was a video called the giver the giver to the village, I think. And it was a statue that I built that would vomit pigs in front of a village. And that was a very crudely recorded video using my iPod Touch at the time to record, like I said, to record a CRT monitor. That was not fun. I mean, playing the game was fun, but recording a CRT monitor was not fun. So yeah, well, there you have it. An entire stream of me just not shutting the fuck up the whole time. But I don't know. This has been fun for me at least. And like I said before, in many ways, I acknowledge that I'm just talking to myself, really. But I don't know. There's something kind of therapeutic about just, I guess, this conversation I've been having with myself. Um, and revisiting old stuff, even if it's just, childish crap like a kid's game, like Minecraft. But, it's alright. Damn. The only thought left in my mind now is just, where did all the time go, Like, here I am giving you my whole entire Minecraft history in full detail. Again, I apologize. But I mean, I'm recalling all these events like they were yesterday, because they really do feel like it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just think, ooh, I heard a creeper. I just think it's easy to lose track of time and, get so lost in our busy lives. At the same time, too much of anything is bad. Like, it's too, it's bad to be too reflective or too, I wouldn't say nostalgic, but like, if you're just stuck in the past all the time, that's no good. And I know that if you're watching me, you might think that I'm stuck in the past, and you know what? If you think so, well, let that be something that's wrong with me. Let that be my issue. But I'm at least smart enough, or at least I'm not dumb enough to just think that it's not bad, you know? I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. Whatever. Whatever. I guess I'm just tired. Here's one more thing I could mention about the old version of the game. The old items. They're just 2D and they kind of follow you around. It reminds me of Doom actually, like um, sprites in Doom are just 2D and they follow you around, giving you the illusion of 3D, right? But nope, they're 2D. All the items here are 2D. And that feels more Minecraft to me. I don't know. And also, they don't bunch up. Like the new version of the game has 3D items, and they clump up after a while. Like if I were to do this, oh wait, are they clumping up? No, they're not. No, you can just throw it willy nilly wherever you want. You can throw everything around, right? Um, but I think the reason why the new items in the game clump up is because it's just too much to render, because it's 3D items as opposed to just this easy crap. So, alright, excuse me. Well, I think I'm gonna call this the end of the stream, or at least the end of this stream. I may or may not get back on today to play with Abby and George on our new server. We'll see. I might get on. Maybe. But thanks for watching. And this has been pretty cozy. I mean, all things considered. If you want to just cringe at my commentary or the fact that I'm a grown adult playing this game, whatever you choose is fine by me. As long as you're respecting each other and yourself, I'm okay with it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream here. Oh, excuse me. I might be back. So, yeah, you guys take care, and thanks for watching.